Sound of gentle forest ambience, rustling leaves, distant bird calls. Hello everyone, it's anomaliulatbulu here. Today, I want to share a story that feels like it's been whispered from the leaves of the trees themselves. It's about a man, a real person, who one day decided the noise of the city was no longer his song. So, he packed up his life, not with things, but with a desire for silence, and walked deep into the heart of a forest, building a home far, far away from everything he knew. At first, the silence was deafening, but slowly, he started to hear the true sounds of the world. The chitter-chatter of squirrels arguing over an acorn, the soft, almost invisible rustle of a deer stepping through the undergrowth, the melodic calls of birds, which he soon realized weren't just random notes, but a complex language. A morning greeting, a warning of a hawk overhead, a lover's call. He spent his days not just living *** in * the forest, but becoming ** part * of it. He'd leave out nuts for the squirrels, and they'd eventually eat right from his hand. He'd sit so still that shy fawns would graze just feet away from him, their mothers watching with trusting eyes. He even learned the pack dynamics of the wolves, not with fear, but with a profound respect, understanding their howls as a way of keeping their family together across vast distances. He found a peace that city life could never offer, a deep sense of belonging among these wild creatures. He wasn't their master, he was their neighbor. Then, one year, the sky turned a menacing shade of gray. The air grew heavy and still. The usual forest symphony fell silent. He hadn't seen a weather report in years, but he didn't need one. Nature was giving him its own forecast. The birds started flying in frantic, tight circles. Squirrels, usually so busy, were nowhere to be seen, having vanished into their nests. Then, a doe, an old friend he recognized by a nick in her ear, came right up to his cabin. She stomped her hoof, her eyes wide with urgency, before bolting for higher ground. He understood. This wasn't just rain. A great storm was coming. Heeding their silent warnings, he reinforced his cabin, secured his supplies, and prepared for the worst. That night, a storm of incredible fury descended upon the forest. Winds howled like 1,000 angry spirits, and rain fell in solid sheets. Trees that had stood for a century were torn from the earth. But because of the animals, because of the language he had taken the time to learn, he was safe. When the sun finally broke through, the man stepped out into a world transformed, a landscape of chaos and destruction. But, amidst it all, he felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. The storm had been terrifying, but it had also revealed a profound truth. His bond with these creatures was real. They hadn't just tolerated him, they had accepted him as one of their own. They had protected him. In that quiet, broken morning, surrounded by the resilience of the wild, he realized that humans aren't meant to be separate from nature or to dominate it. We are meant to be a part of its intricate, beautiful dance. True harmony isn't a fairy tale. It's a possibility, waiting for us in the rustle of the leaves and the call of the wild. If we just take the time to listen, it's a beautiful thought, isn't it? The idea that we can coexist, that we can find our way back to being just another creature, living in gentle wonder here on this earth.